Hi everyone, welcome back. I want to, before we begin tarot, I wanted to cover something that I'm hearing a lot about lately, which is the exposure of private videos and private moments being, I don't know what you would call it, um, some kind of dark web or whatever. And it seems to be very popular. I know it's nothing new, but it seems like it's gaining ground, or that it's, I don't know, maybe just being highlighted more. But I just wanted to address one aspect of it, which is the shame that comes with it. You'll hear about celebrities that pretty much ends their career, or they go into hiding, or just anyone, feels exposed, and rightfully so. I'm not saying that it's something that is just, because of course it is not. It's extremely unjust. But I would like to think about maybe an interpretation or another way of processing this moment. If you happen to experience it, or if others experience it, you could be helpful if you have another perspective. And that perspective is what God has seen, which is everything. What God sees is everything. If you don't disappoint God, or if God sees everything that you do, you're vulnerable, you're witness, whether you're aware of it or not. Why would a person, no disrespect to everyday people, but you're not as important as God, why would that make you feel ashamed? I don't get that part, because if God has seen me bare, has seen me at my rawest, my most vulnerable, then I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't care what they judge. I don't care. I just don't. It's just really beyond me. So I want you to get to that place where you can see it from that point of view. What God sees, what I've done, I have no shame. I have no regrets. It's okay. So why do I care what everyday, regular, common, not common, I don't mean to say common, but you know what I mean, below the Most High? It should not matter. It shouldn't. Hold your head high. Walk forth boldly, proudly. I don't care how steamy the moment was. Guess what? God blessed us with passion. It's not wrong. You gave with your heart. You were in love. If you weren't, then hopefully you learned a lesson not to share your experiences with people who don't deserve you, or not worthy of you, that would take advantage of you and be slimy and disgusting to do something like share those moments with anyone else. You learned the lesson from that. So move on. Hold your head. Who has not made a mistake? Who has not made an error in judgment? So with that, let's see, did I miss any points? Oh yeah, some people fear, oh my gosh, my sales will plummet. I'll lose a contract. What's for you will not pass you by. People who are for you will not stop viewing you because of something like a vulnerable being taken advantage of, So think of it in those terms and still step boldly. Yep. I think that's it for this, and then we can just go into the cards and see what Spirit wants to add. Yeah. Oh, I think I did have one more point here on the back. Sorry. If you were AI'd. Oh, yeah, because now there's this whole thing about AI and doctoring up stuff. Make your statement. File any charges that you can. But move forward at the end of the day and still hold your head high. Yeah. The low lives will be judged by God in the end. So let me start with the homemade deck. Holy Spirit, what do you want to add to this message? anything at all. Because this doesn't just happen to celebrities. It's happening to people just like walking around without having any kind of notoriety, except for your community and your family, of course. And I still say hold your head high. You got babies, explain to them this is life. You're going to go through having relationships too. All right, what do I have here? Fun, adventure, escapade. Speaking of relationships, yeah, they're going to experience that stage in life where they did not just base everything on wholesome, family, marriage. They may not marry first. They may go through dating and that whole, what you would call adventurous stage. And that's where these things tend to happen. Unfortunately, it can crop up years later, sometimes decades later. Stuff comes out of the woodwork because some slime ball that you entrusted your body and soul to years ago creeps up with something and spreads it. What else? Holy Spirit, anything else from this deck? Because I am going to move around to the others. Mountains. It's challenges. It will be challenging for you to do the inner work. You're not going to arrive here overnight to what I'm asking you to do, how I'm asking you to be brave. It's going to take some inner work. And it could be a situation that popped up in your life for you to go on this journey of facing something head on and not sticking your head in the sand, not hiding, not kowtowing to anyone's pressure to make you feel less. Again, I don't care what it was, as long as it wasn't criminal. And guess what? Even then, pay your debt to society, do whatever you have to do, make amends, and move forward. Oh, nix the drink. I think this is a forewarning. This is a cautionary tale for anyone who may be partying, somebody slipping something. Yeah, basically that is what a lot of these situations come about after someone has doctored up something on you and not the AI. In order to get this, these recordings or this embarrassing situation where you had no clue what was going on. Nix the drink. I say it as often as I can. Drinking is celebrated. It's encouraged. It's become a part of society. It's become a part of the whole wind down and relax. You don't need to drink to relax. Drink water. That's the most relaxing beverage you can have. And it won't get you into trouble. Okay, so I'm gonna leave these three out here. Where's drink? I'll put it back. I want nothing to do with it. You see how quickly I put it back? All right, drink, come back out here. Nix the drink. Okay, what else? Holy Spirit, which deck should I go to next? Shadow work, one of these fools that do this kind of crap. What are they going through? I'm gonna need a few shadow work cards for this, not just one, because for somebody to do this, it's ridiculoso. And I have no patience for it. Okay, deceit. Honesty is the bridge to authentic connections. Somebody was not authentically connecting with you when you were enjoying that moment, experiencing that private, what was supposed to be a private moment. They weren't being authentic. They were being malicious. They were being cruel. They were being evil. And deceitful, yes. And then two others came out. Let's see. Attachment. True growth requires letting go. This is somebody undoubtedly that you may have let go of. So for many years, you haven't even heard from this person, or maybe it was last week. I don't know. But it's somebody that you are not connected with. You got a vibe from them that this is not the one. This is a creep. I made a mistake. And unfortunately, you're paying for it in more than that one way of just having that memory that you don't want, you know, that you did let your guard down, or you did make a poor choice. And then lastly, we have projection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. Projection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. I think this may be asking you. There's two ways I can take this. I'll go with the first thought. To look at your part in how you became vulnerable. Again, choosing to drink in the first place. Entertaining someone that maybe you had received vibes or signs or signals that they were beneath you. So that, and then the projection part on their part. Maybe them doing some kind of projections. Maybe this is someone who thinks that they are savvy with that kind of thing. And maybe that is also icing on the cake of the situation. Okay, let's see. Tarot. At the split of the deck, I have the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. Someone coming in with a love offer. Maybe that's what happened. You thought they were offering love. Empress, you popped right out. I do believe I'm talking to an Empress. Beautiful. And remember that. Don't let anyone take that away from you. No matter what happened in the past, you are an Empress. Too many. That was interesting. Thank you, Most High. Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity. What I just said about you being the Empress is the truth. Okay, what's this? The Hanged One. I believe this is saying have a perspective on what? Nine of Pentacles. This is my confidence card. Have a perspective of confidence despite anything floating around, going viral, right? Maybe it was a rival spreading this stuff around, going viral. Still hold your head high. Be confident. This perspective I'm telling you about is right here. That's what I'm asking you to do. And for anyone you know, maybe it's not you going through this. Share this perspective. Help your friend out. Make them see they don't have to be ashamed. Take the power away from these fools. Queen of Cups. You're learning to love yourself, or you are loving yourself. And you, look, she counsels others to love themselves. So you're this Queen of Cups. Maybe this is what you're doing. Yes, and I love to see the Page of Wands. This is my freedom, happy-go-lucky child. I'm a fire sign. Page of Wands is like, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do it with abandon. I am going, as long as I don't hurt anyone, I'm going to be free, fired up and happy. I love it. Be that. Be bold. Be wild. Don't let anybody take any steam out of your sails for any moment. Don't be ashamed. She flipped around, Queen of Swords in the reverse. I was almost ending this on that happy page of wands note, but something said keep going. So she wants to show up. What about this Queen of Swords in reverse? They like to spread lies and rumors, and they're very envious. They are your number one rival, male or female. And if it's a male, sometimes they have that part of them, that aspect of them that is very gossipy. Queen of Swords. Whoa. Judgment in reverse. Poor judgment. Or maybe they received judgment already. And that judgment might be Five of Pentacles for what they've done to you. Karma. You see? So you have no reason to hold your head low. Hold your head high. Love to see it. And at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Wands. Moving forward, your future, making plans to be bigger, bolder, brighter. That's why I love Madonna. No matter whatever happened to her over the years, oh, I love her. She comes out, I think she's a Leo, so she's proud, okay? She's coming out stronger. You have something bad to say, she's going to come out wearing something even more flamboyant, more bold colored. Her hair will be striking something. She is bold, like in your face, and I love it. And with that, my lovies, I hope this has helped you. If you didn't need this message, pass it on, and I will see you next time.